Hey guys, Zoocraft here, and I am doing the Zoocraft survival server today, but I'm on single player at the moment to show you some testing I've been doing, since in this episode I'm going to be making the secret room to store all my mineral blocks. So when I get like a stack of diamonds or a stack of gold, there's no space in the chest to keep them, so I thought a secret room would be a good place, like a vault. So I remade my house on this place, not to too much detail. I was thinking of different ways to do it, and I thought down the strip mine on the side would be a good way, but obviously this is a really compact area. I thought a button here with a little bit of reverse redstone stuff here, which would go down. Then I designed it all again here. I had no idea how to do like a double piston extender, so I did a little bit of testing and figured out how to do it. It's actually quite easy. So this here is more or less what's inside the house, and so if you press this button, it undoes all these repeaters, giving me time to go down the ladders and escape through, or at least I would if I did it right. So that's what I'm doing on the server here. So I'll go back on the server now and I'll meet you back there. Right, so I'm on the Zoocraft server, and I've gathered all the materials I need to make this, I think. If there's anything else, I'll just go grab it. I actually don't have any slime balls, so I had to go to Cody Maddy's place since he's right next to a slime chunk and he's got loads. So I just borrowed 4 to make these pistons. And I'm going to try and figure out how I'm going to do this, I remember, since I moved the sugar box that was here. So the button will go here, and I need a sugar box there, or at least something there, to hide this hole in the wall, which it does fill up quite nicely actually. As you can see, you can't see the gap whatsoever, so that's perfect for that. And I'm trying to think how I remember doing this. So I had that there, break this, yep, that glowstone's got to go somewhere else, and I'll just temporarily break this bookshelf. I made a bunch of redstone comparison torches since I'm going to be needing them in the future anyway, so I thought I might as well just make them now. And then this down here. It's like so simple to build this, which is why I'm doing it. And then this redstone down here. And now I'll push this button. That redstone should turn off. Perfect. So now I need to decide whereabouts this secret door is going to be. And so I was trying to think of the best way to remember where it is. So I thought I would use the glowstone at the bottom. So I thought I'll make it down here, right next to this glowstone, so that I can always remember where it is. So I'll get my axe. I'll go head height with this. I'm going to place the pistons in first, then we'll hook up the redstone to it after it's built. So make a nice big area. Right, so sticky piston, so I'll break this for now. So that'll be there, so I need the piston here, like that, since that is going to be extended all the time in theory. So let's pull back. So that needs to go like that, I think. Then I need to make this area bigger. I'm trying to remember how I did this in your head. I should have wrote it down maybe. Let's see. So I'll go there. Then we need this redstone. Wait, no, it needs to be touching it. So that'll be in the 2 corners. Then I'll have a repeater on this one since I need to delay it for some reason. I'm not sure why I need to do that. I'll put this like this, and like that. Right, so that'll do. So now, this will always be turned on, so it'll be pushed out, and when I press the button, it'll appear a bunch of repeaters, moving these back in, and letting me through, and we'll be coming through this side this way. So, yep, that'll work fine. So I'll put this wood back here. Although I will have to get back out, so actually I'll not do that. Let's see. So yeah, I'll put that there, so now you can't see it. So I need to work my way down there with this redstone. So I'll do a spiral staircase type thing. Straight down, and hopefully I'll hit it. What's the material called? Granite, that's it. There we go. So bring all this down. I'm not sure if this is going to be long enough. I may have to put a repeater in somewhere. Still going. And I'll bring it this way up to a repeater now. Make the pulse last a bit longer. And try and bring this down this way. That's perfect. Right. And I will have to make this one wider. Like that. Then like this. so that they're always extended. Perfect. So now, if you were going down the ladders, it would just look completely normal. But obviously I need to put repeaters in, otherwise I'm not going to be fast enough to get down. So I'm going to break this off here. I have no idea how many repeaters this is going to take. I haven't done any testing. So I'm going to put like 10 down maybe and see if I'm fast enough, and if I'm not, I'll just adjust the timing on them. And bring this all the way down. I'll go one more wide, since I'm not sure whether you can have the redstone on the side of the repeater. I think you can, but I'm not going to take any chances. And then a staircase like that, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just try with 9 and see whether it works. I'm sure it will. Oh, is this redstone going to be long enough? Oh, is it? Oh, it's just a tiny bit too short. I think if I put... There we go. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go back to the top and see how this will... Oh! I'll put these all on max ticks. There we go. Oh, 9. This should take a long time to activate, so I think I'll be long enough. So I may have to make it shorter if anything. And can I get it that way? Okay, cool. So I press that, and yep, that'll work. I read it. Oh, I put in the wrong place. Do I have the ladders? They might be down the bottom. Yep, I got them. So I've obviously put the birchwood back in the wrong place, which is no good. Oh, I can hear a bat. All the way back up. What's this? It's the second piece of glowstone. So just a bit. There we go, yeah. Here and here. Now, this should go a bit smoother this time. If we press the button, do we make it down fast enough? Oh. Oh, I see what's happening. It's pushing it out. There, the piston's pushing it out too far. I need to move the pistons back one. Okay, that's fine. I'll just come through this way. So these need to be back one more space. Yeah, there we go. And then that goes in there, which pushes this out. Is that right? Let's see. Yeah, get all me redstone stuff. You, and some blocks. There we go. So that should be pushed out with... Yeah, I'll put the birch there first. So I need that to be extended. Yep, okay, so yeah, that's right. So if they're extended, that should be up and that'll be out. Which means that will be right. So I need to put redstone here. Although that needs to be a repeater. I'll put you like this. Oh, there's not enough area. Right, then if I was going to remove that. Okay, so that definitely works this time. So let's try this again. It's a lot messing about, but it's worth it for the end, I guess. Like I said before, I'm no redstoner at all. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. Can I get down fast enough? Ooh, just a bit too slow. I was slow getting down though, so I think if I was ready to go down and I tried, I would make it. So I'll try it. Standing. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well, that didn't go well. Alright, so I'm finally back, and it's actually been a little while since when I was designing this, I didn't think of a way out. I just thought of a way in. And so I had to do a little bit of redstone. I've got the timing right now. I need to replace those blocks. Oh. Let's not die again. Yep. So I think it's working fine now. There's only one way to find out. So I'll get in position, push the button, and let's really hope that this works, because I've spent a while on this now. And yes, I'm in. Yes, and this all works fine. So I had to make a way out, so I went with the pressure plate here, which just lets us out this way. But the redstone was more complicated than I was planning on. I will show you the redstone, since I'm actually a bit proud of it, since I'm no redstoner whatsoever. I just know the basics. So you've already seen this bit, but I had to make a way for the pressure plate to not interfere with all this redstone. So I had to do like redstone up here, which connects to a piston which moves this cobblestone out of the way so that this redstone isn't activating this when I press on the pressure plate. So this moves the piston back in, so the repeater doesn't go through the block to the redstone, so this doesn't get activated. So this turns off, and it activates this repeater, which turns on this torch, which pushes this block out, so we can finish the redstone circle by putting this block in front of here, so it activates these pistons. It's somewhat complicated, but it works and I'm quite happy with it. So now I need to make an actual room. I might move this redstone about a bit. I know it works, I just need to get in a different position so that I can have space to make a room. So I'll do that now. So I'll come back in 2 minutes when I've moved things around a bit. Alright, so I'm back and I've made a really simple room, and I've put the only blocks of minerals in that I have. I don't have many, I've only got a stack of redstone blocks and a stack of coal blocks. But eventually we'll be having a lot more, especially when I make iron forms. So just a really basic spruce room, nothing fancy. Put them in here, all like diamond blocks and gold blocks and all that stuff will go in here. No one's gonna see this, at least no one from the outside will come in. So it doesn't need to look nice or anything. It's got just enough light for mobs not to spawn. Yep, all the lights are high enough. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any more of this. If I get enough minerals, I might make another chest at some point, but I don't think I'll be filling up a double chest anytime soon. So that's that for that. I'm gonna finish off by showing you something I've been working on. I started working on it yesterday, and it's mostly done really. It is night time now, so I will sleep, no one's online. Yeah, so since all the forms are where I want the zoo to be eventually, I want to move them to somewhere else, but I want them to still look pretty nice, because I think forms actually look pretty good. So I'm making like a giant forming island on this big circle. I know it doesn't look natural or anything, but the idea is for appearance is to look cool, not natural. So yeah, it's about halfway done for the grass, and someone just joined the server yesterday called Sloth, and she's been building here. She's only just like joined, did a tiny bit and logged off. Oh, it's random birds maybe. Or maybe there's a villager stuck inside here. Is that? No, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, she's just out here, so you can see from here. So my idea was split it into 4 different areas and have the entire dirt area filled with crops. So I'll have potatoes, carrots, beetroots and wheat, and just have huge massive farms, and they should look pretty good. Then above this I might have something else like an iron farm, which I'm not sure yet, but I think it will look quite cool, and it means we'll get so many crops. It will be manual, but I'm not bothered about that, since I don't mind doing a little bit of farming. And this will probably be quite a short one, but I'm going to end it here. So yeah, see ya, thanks for watching. I've just checked the time for the video, and it's quite short, it's only 12 minutes, which isn't enough for me. So I thought I would do something else and go check out Cody Marley Space, since he's constantly doing new stuff to us, so I'm sure he'll have something to show us if we fly over, and I think it's this way a bit more. The chunks are rendering quite slowly for some reason. And well, that's new. I'm gonna fly up a bit more. I know he said he built like an eye or something, but that looks really, really cool. Wait, go back a bit more. Got all the bits of blue wool and stuff as well. I wonder if it's on the back as well. It's even 3D as well, it's not even just flat. So that's very cool. Got the green beacon going through. Yeah, I think originally he was gonna have like a dome here and connect all this up with nether brick. But I think the eye looks so much cooler. And it looks a little bit like an eye of Ender as well, with all the purple particles coming off it, which is really cool. And I'm not sure what this is still going to be yet. He has so many shulker boxes. He just has an insane amount. Wait, full of quartz and nether crop. Yeah, so his area is coming along a lot faster than mine is, but we'll catch up fast. He's got this balcony coming. Oh, a little bit of lag. And he's got, well, I've never actually been down there to have a look what's to do there. Oh, there's some ladders as well. I'm not sure what this is. Let's have a look. Oh, skeleton. Dodge. Get out of here. Cool, a little bit laggy. It looks like this could be like a sewers or something. This is really cool. It looks so natural as well. You would think this was like here with the world when it generated, because the blocks are placed so randomly but perfectly at the same time. Yep. Also, the water is going to come through here. I never even noticed that. added more to this. Yeah, he's done quite. He builds for like hours and hours while I'm busy doing stupid crap. This is quite complex as well. I'm guessing. I don't know whether he dug all this out or whether this was already here. I imagine he probably dug it out since it's all dead ends. What's in here? So he's got a lot more blocks to use, that's good. Yeah, this is quite cool. And hopefully this will have filled a little bit more time, since there's not really enough time to sort anything else. And I don't want a super mega long episode like I had before when it was 15 minutes long, since it took like maybe 10 hours to upload or something since I left my computer on overnight. And it was still uploading when I got up in the morning by just a little bit. So I am going to leave this episode here definitely this time. So once again, thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.